Good morning guys, how are we? It is 6:45 a.m. and we are down here now on the southwest coast of the UK, down here now on holiday in Cornwall. Absolutely beautiful part of the country. I've got the beach all to myself, so it'd be rude not to have a workout, wouldn't it? But look at this, awesome. How cool is that? So I've got the beach all to myself now. So I've got Trust the Viper with me. You know, there's no gym around here. I knew that was going to be the case, so I thought I'd bought the Viper and get the workout done. Let's go and do it.
Okay then guys, so starting off, and the first exercise is the anterior lunge with the shoulder press. In terms of the muscles involved here with this is that if you look at the picture on the left, we're really hitting the hamstrings and the gluteal complex there, which plays a key role within regards to this exercise. Then we move on to the upper and lower back, which you can see there, latissimus dorsi, and then also on the right hand side of the picture you can also see a hell of a lot of the tissue that's involved here with both the mid and upper back as well. Along with this is that we've also got the shoulder joint, which really gets hit here. So if you look on the left hand side, we're hitting all of the deltoids. On the right hand side you can see the likes of the rotator cuff and all of the likes of the mid traps and rhomboids as well are going along with the ride. The energy system that we're using is the lactate system, because we're going for 60 to 90 seconds per exercise and we're only having 10 seconds rest in between each one. Therefore this really helps us in terms of developing muscle tissue or maintaining tissue, helps as well with the heart and lungs as well, helps you get really fit as well at the same time. So with doing this, likes of this routine here, if your goal is to get fit, lean, healthy and strong, then this is the kind of way to go. This will see you right, and as you can see there, I am absolutely whacked already. So from here we then move on to the anterior lunge with rotation. In terms of the muscles that are involved, again here it's the same as the first exercise, but now we're utilizing the rotation of the torso, which then brings the obliques and the abdominal system more into play here. So it's a great way of hitting the torso from the rotational aspect, and from the point of view of the joints, we're really helping to mobilize the thoracic spine as well, which then keeps the spine nice and mobile. Moving on now to the anterior lunge with arms up overhead down towards the foot. Big emphasis now on the gluteal area and the lower back area as well, all at the same time here. And these areas are really going to get hit quite a lot during this movement. Key teaching points are to really keep the lunge moving forward all the way through, but to keep the weight in the front heel of the moving leg there. So therefore, if you keep the weight in the heel of the foot as you're lunging forward or out towards the sides, then you keep all the pressure more so in the hamstrings and in the glutes, therefore saving the knees. In terms of your range, just try and focus on a range that's comfortable for you to start with, and then as you start progressing throughout the whole of the step, try and increase the range a little bit more to the point of where you are comfortable but also pushing yourself. So then we move on to the lateral lunges, which is going to be the same as what we did with the anterior lunges, so the same reaches and movements. However, now we're moving out towards the sides and the frontal plane. So the difference being here is the actual role of the pelvis. So if you look at what's going on there on the left hand side, there's a lot of tissue involved in the pelvic region, as you can see there. So we're elongating a lot of the tissue on one side and then we're loading the tissue over on the other side, which greatly affects the hamstrings, all the adductors, the whole of the gluteal complex, right the way around the 360 degrees around the actual pelvic region itself. So great exercise for mobilizing the pelvis as well as to strengthen the pelvic region and to help support and strengthen the lower back. Once that's then done, we then move on to the lateral lunge with rotation, followed by the lateral lunge with arms overhead to foot. So the full routine here is the anterior lunge with the reach to shoulder press, the anterior lunge with rotation, the anterior lunge with arms overhead to foot. On each exercise, make sure that you're going 10 to 15 reps with only around about 10 seconds rest in between each one. Once you've done the anterior lunges, then take 30 seconds rest and move on to the lateral lunges then. So from there you go into the lateral lunge from foot to shoulder press, lateral lunge with rotation, and then lateral lunge arms overhead to foot. Once you've done one circuit, then repeat, then have 2 minutes rest, and then repeat twice more. Remember, always keeping 10 to 15 reps with each exercise and no rest then in between. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and press the share button. If you want to receive more of these videos and my content, then simply subscribe to my channel to receive my weekly videos. Okay guys, until next time, keep it healthy, and I will catch you all on the next video.